for watching my channel Learn to Know Cbse Biology. I'm Amitesh and I'm back with another section of the sample paper 1, section C, which comprises of 3-mark question. So from this year, section C have 9 3-mark question starting from question number 13. So let me start discussing. So first question is parturition is induced by a complex of neuroendocrine mechanism. Let me repeat. Parturition is induced by a complex of neuroendocrine mechanism. Justified. This type of question, where you are required to justify a given statement, requires first definition, then the important keywords, and then the required concluding statement. These are the 3 main important points which will fetch you 3 marks. So here first you have to mention what is meant by parturition. So after the gestation period, when the fetus is fully grown and is ready to come out from the mother's womb or from the uterus, and it is the time to take birth, it is known as parturition. So what are the neuroendocrine mechanisms? So what is meant by neuroendocrine mechanism? Endocrine means hormone involved in it. Neuro means the neural coordination involved in it. So the endocrine mechanism that involves in it is the formation or is the relaxation and the relaxation of the uterus. So the relaxin hormone and the oxytocin hormone get secreted. These are the 2 hormonal events that take place. The relaxin and the oxytocin hormone get secreted. Thus it results in mild contraction in uterus. And this mild contraction in uterus gets much more intensified, and this is a neural mechanism. This is known as fetal ejection reflex. So the last line, the concluding line would be the contraction become more powerful and slowly the fetus is expelled from the mother's body. So the main points are definition of parturition, then neural coordination includes the fetal ejection reflex, and the chemical coordination or endocrine coordination includes the secretion of relaxin and oxytocin hormone. Next, I'll say the question. In a dihybrid cross, white-eyed, yellow-bodied female Drosophila was crossed with red-eyed, brown-bodied male Drosophila. The cross produced 1.3% recombinant and 98.7% progeny with parental type combination in the F2 generation. Analyze the above observation and compare with the Mendelian dihybrid cross. So in Mendelian dihybrid cross, in F2 generation, the actual dihybrid ratio should have been 9:3:3:1. Here the parental ratio, the parental genome type have remained 98.7%. So very little recombination have taken place. Okay, so this is a case where the main keyword will be linkage. Now you have to explain what is linkage. In linkage, the 2 genes are present very close in a chromosome. Thus their attracting force is extremely high. When the 2 genes are present very close on a chromosome, they cannot get separated during recombination due to their high force of interaction. Because they cannot get separated to the gametes during the recombination period, they remain attached to each other, and hence the parental genetic constitution gets conserved. Okay, and this linkage was first found out by T.H. Morgan. These are the main points you have to include. Number 3, question number 16 in the question paper. Microbes can be used to decrease the use of chemical fertilizer. Explain how it can be accomplished. So this question you have to answer in 3 points. Number 1 is microbes is used to decrease the use of chemical fertilizer. Chemical fertilizer and insecticide can be reduced by use of Bt toxin, Bacillus thuringiensis. This is number 1. Number 2 is rhizobium and acetobacter is used as a nitrogen fixator. Number 3 is association between fungi and the roots of the plant is very important. This is known as mycorrhiza, which is very much drought resistant and absorbs phosphorus. And last one is cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria also helps in nitrogen fixation. Okay. Next question. Give a suitable reason for each of the following. There are 3 questions. Number A. After Plasmodium vivax bites a healthy person, symptoms appear after a few days. I'll be reading out a suitable answer that you should write, then I'll be explaining. When a female Anopheles mosquito bites a healthy human, the female Anopheles mosquito injects the gametophyte in the body. It is in the liver from sporocyte by asexual reproduction. These sporocytes enter in the RBC and burst to enter in the bloodstream. During this time of asexual reproduction, no symptom can be seen. It is only after the sporocytes enter in the bloodstream the symptoms are seen. So, when the female Anopheles mosquito bites us, it injects the gametophyte. This gametophyte in our liver transforms into sporocyte. This sporocyte is then burst opens in the bloodstream, and this causes the appearance of the symptoms. So during this time span where the gametophyte forms sporocyte and then it bursts open in the bloodstream, in this portion no sort of symptoms appear, and this is the time where it replicates and it increases in numbers and sporocytes are formed. Number B. Rheumatoid arthritis is termed as autoimmune disease. What autoimmune disease? In autoimmune disease, our immune system fights against our own body, where our own antibodies are thought to be antigen and they are fought against. This is a kind of autoimmune disease, and rheumatoid arthritis is an autoimmune disease. Number C, antihistamine is given to allergic patient. In allergic patient, histamine is secreted and IgE gets activated. So to prevent the activation of IgE due to histamine activated, the antihistamine is given where the level of histamine is lowered down, and hence the allergic reaction gets decreased. Next question is, it also has 2 parts. An infertile man is married to a fertile woman. They desire to have a child. Suggest and explain the assisted reproductive technique in which they will be able to have a child. So, as I have discussed in the previous video, the actual method and the actual answer would be IVF, where you have to incorporate in your answer in vitro fertilization, where the functional gametes are taken from the parental body and they are fused outside and they are fertilized outside, and the mechanism and the technique is known as test tube baby program. Okay, here GIFT, CSI, AIDs are not required. Only this is the correct answer. It carries 2 marks. Next question is, if the husband could produce sperm but had a blockage in vas deferens, how will the type of ART change? What is the question saying about? A man can produce sperm, but due to a blockage in vas deferens, what does vas deferens do? It helps in ejection of sperm, ejaculation of sperm. Since there is a blockage in vas deferens, so the sperm cannot get ejaculated from the body. So the actual method of taking out or extracting the gamete is intracytoplasmic sperm injection, ICSI, and you have to write a definition which is given very nicely in your NCERT. Next question. I have already discussed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. For your section C, you will have 4 more questions. I'll read out the question. It is again a justify type question. Several nematode parasite, a wide variety of plants and animals including human beings. A nematode, M. ignotia, infects the roots of tobacco plant and causes a great reduction in their yield. How can this problem be overcome? I'll again repeat. Several nematodes and parasites imparts a wide variety of plant and animal including human being diseases. A nematode, M. ignotia, infects the root of tobacco plant and causes a great reduction in its yield. How can this problem be overcome? So, in this question, you have to write agrobacterium. About agrobacterium, which is a pathogen for some dicot plant. When agrobacterium is made to enter or introduce in roots of tobacco, the formation of dsRNA is blocked due to a formation of complementary dsRNA. And since RNA is single-stranded, formation of complementary dsRNA will hamper the transcription method. And since dsRNA is formed, complementary dsRNA is formed, RNA silencing takes place. This RNA silencing prevents the formation of protein or coding of protein by transcription. So pathogen gets inactivated. You have to, so in your answer you have to include the following points. Agrobacterium, pathogen for dicot plant, forms complementary dsRNA. Being complementary cannot be transcribed and form protein. This is known as RNA silencing. This prevents the normal metabolism and inactivates the pathogen. These are the 5 points you have to include. Okay. Next question. Part A. Cancer has turned out to be one of the most deadliest diseases in modern time. This is the statement. With respect to this, you have to explain the differences between 2 types of tumor in a cancer. So, this is part 1. You have 3 parts. But I have given this purposely and intentionally because you have to write. There are 2 parts. Sorry, I have said 3 parts. There are 2 parts. Number 1, difference between 2 types of tumor, and number B, role of interferons in cancer treatment. Role of interferon often comes as the 3-mark question itself. So you have to include at least 3 key points and 3 terms, 3 main valid points in your answer. So let me start with the 2 types of tumor. There are 2 types of tumor, malignant tumor and benign tumor. Malignant is cancerous, benign is non-cancerous tumor. So from your common sense you can distinguish 3 points. Number 1, malignant tumor. The rate of growth or rate of mitosis in a malignant tumor is much higher than that of a benign tumor. So malignant tumor, unlimited growth and mitosis, and in the benign tumor, limited growth and mitosis. Then malignant tumor being cancerous shows metastasis, which is an inherent property of cancerous cell. Shows metastasis. Benign tumor does not show metastasis. Malignant are cancerogenic, benign tumor is not a cancerogenic tumor. So here I have given a 1 mark, and next 2 mark is the role of interferon. So first 1 mark is define interferon, next 1 mark is what is the role of interferon. So what is interferon? Interferon are the proteinaceous substances that are released by cancerous cell to prevent the neighboring cell to become cancerous. What are interferon? The proteinaceous substance that our cancerous cell secretes to prevent the neighboring cancerous cell, to become cancerous. So what is the role of interferon? It prevents the surrounding cells of a cancerous cell from becoming malignant. It does not allow spreading of cancer to its neighboring cell. Okay. Next question. This is a paragraph from NCERT. I'll read out the paragraph. You will have to explain the formation of biogas. The bacteria are commonly found in anaerobic sludge during sewage treatment. The bacteria are also present in rumen of cattle. A large cellulosic material present in the food of the cattle is also present in rumen. Explain with the help of a labeled diagram formation of biogas. So, this is a flipped video. You have to draw this diagram. This is out of focus. Yeah, it has come to focus. You have to draw this diagram. It is given in your NCERT very nicely, formation of biogas. So, the points you have to include are initial mixture cow dung plus water, which is passed through a pipe. Next is the methane plus carbon dioxide, which is formed due to microbial action. What is the microbial action? Methanobacterium. The microbe is methanobacterium. The next you have to include is biogas accumulator sludge, where odorless polluted free biogas is evolved, where it can be taken from, and last the floating piston, which keeps them under a pressure and get rise when biogas is accumulated. Okay, so section E will be discussed in the next video. Until that keep on studying. The request I would like to do to you all is practice as much as sample paper as possible, and if there is any doubt, please contact me in the comment section. The comment is free for your discussion, and in case I found any discrepancies in any one of your answer in the comment section, I'll of course clarify and rectify it out. Thank you. Keep on watching my channel, Learn to Know CBSE.